This is going to be a step-by-step guide on how to purchase listed company shares on Nairobi Securities Exchange. Yes, there is a number of listed company shares that you can buy from. There is Safaricom, there's a number of banks that are listed on NSC. For example, we have Equity Bank, KCB, we have I&M, we have NCBA, Diamond Trust Bank. We also have other energy companies such as Kengen, KPLC. We have a number of listed company share that you can buy from the NSE. But now what is the process of doing that? The very first step is to open your CDSC account. CDSC account simply refers to the Central Depository and Settlement Corporation account. This is the account that is going to enable you to buy and sell your listed company shares at the Nairobi Securities Exchange. Now, for you to get this Central Depository and Settlement Corporation account, you need to choose one of the brokers. Remember, you are going to open this account through a broker, and there's a number of approved central depository agents, also known as the brokers or the CDAS, that you can choose from. And if you want to know that any of the given brokers are approved, you need to go to the CDSC website where we are right now. Then you are going to look for where we have the approved central depository agents. Then once you do that, you are going to start scrolling. You are going to see that these are some of the agents that have been approved. We have the ABC Capital, we have the Absa Bank Kenya Limited, we have Absa Financial Services, Access Bank Kenya, we have African Banking Corporation Limited, we have AIB, AXYS Africa, we have the APA Insurance Limited. These are some of the agents that you can use to purchase and sell listed company shares at the NSE. We also have the Bank of Africa. We have the Capital Investment, that the Capital A Investment Bank. We have the Cooperative Bank of Kenya. These are some of the brokers to the CDSC. We have the Credit Bank, Dry Associates Limited, Dyer and Blair Investment Bank. We have the EFG, Hams Kenya Limited. We have the Equity Bank Group, Public Limited Company. We also have the Equity Investment Bank Limited. We have the Faida Investment Bank Limited. We have Francis Drummond and Company Limited. Now, I know that we have a very large number of agents that have been approved to enable you purchase and sell Nairobi Security Exchange listed company shares. But for today, we are going to go with the Faida Investment Bank. You can choose from any that you want. But today we are going to go with the Faida Investment Bank as a broker. Now the second step is to go to the Faida Investment Bank. Yes, go to the Faida Investment Bank website. When you go to the Faida Investment Bank website, you are going to see something like this. This is the live market. You can see the market. You can see the market. Then I'm going to go to where we have the client login. So it is going to depend on whether you already have an account or it is when you want to open an account. If it is when you want to open an account, please choose from that wide range of CDSC brokers. Choose from that wide range, and if you want to go with the Faida Investment Bank, please use the link that I posted in the comment section below to start registering on Faida Investment Bank CDSC account. Now, there are some of the things that you will be asked to provide before you can open this account. The first thing is at least a 6-month bank statement. It may be a bank statement or an M-Pesa statement that has been certified. The second thing, you will need your ID, your national identification card. The third requirement, you will need your KRA PIN certificate. You will also need your passport photo. Once you have this, you will email these people. You will email the Faida Investment Bank all these details, then they will send you account opening form. You will fill this account opening form, fill it very well, then attach all the requirements that I've just mentioned together with the account opening form, then scan it back to the Faida Investment Bank staff. Once you do that, it is going to take within 3 working days. It is going to take up to 3 working days. Or if it's going to take very long, it is going to take up to 1 week, then you will have your account. Now let us say that you already have your account, you have opened your account. What next? Come here to where we now have the login. You will be given the login details, the login credentials. Now I'm just going to type in my name. Yes, once you key in your login credentials, now this is the dashboard for that particular investment, that is Faida Investment website. This is the dashboard to your account. You can see, you can also refer friends and earn. You refer someone, that person opens an account, you will be getting up to 5% of all the commissions generated from these particular referrals. Now let's go to the next step. We want to see now how you are going to start purchasing your shares. Now, this is the watch list. This is where you are going to choose from which kind of NSE listed company share you want to buy. Remember, here we have a very long list. We have ABSA, we have BAT, we have this is British Oxygen Company, we have Britam, we have Cable, we have CAB, we have CIC, we have Centum, Diamond Trust Bank, East African Breweries Limited. Now, if you want to buy any one of them, you are going to click on B. If you want to sell, you are going to click on S. Let's say that I want to buy ABSA. I'm going to click on that. Then an order book is going to be open. This is not an order book. A window like this open, and this is where I'm going to start making my order. First, I'm going to choose the instrument type. It is normal. Then security, it is ABSA. I may also change, if it is not ABSA that I want, I may change, let's say that I want KCB. I may choose Kenya Commercial Bank, for example. Then I will type in the quantity. Remember, the list amount of company listed shares at the NSE currently is 1. It used to be 100, but it was reduced to 1. So let me say that I want to buy 10. Then under the order type, we have we have 3 types of order types. We have limit type, we have limit order, we have the market order, and we have the market to limit order. Because the market is closed, it is a Sunday, I'm going to go with the limit order. Then the price, when you choose the limit order, you have an option to choose the price at which you want to buy this particular share. I want to buy it at 49 Kenyan shilling per share. Then the validity, it is not going to be within a day because today is a Sunday, so it is supposed to go to the following day. So I'm going to click on that. I click on that, I'm going to come where I have the day. It has to go up to Monday, then it is to be on delivery. Then from there, I'm just going to click on buy. When I click on buy, it is going to give me something like this. Here we have buy KCB, quantity is 10 at 49 Kenyan shillings. Yes, for this particular client, this is my account number. Now the order value is this, the brokerage charges are this, the statutory charges are this. Now the net consideration is going to be this. Now instead of paying the 490 Kenyan shillings, I'm going to pay 503.49, which means that the total charges for this particular transaction is going to be 13.49. Then if I'm okay with that, I'm just going to hit on confirm. But because I do not have this amount of money in my account, it is not going to go through. But if I had that amount, I would click on confirm, then it would go through. Yes, you can see collateral shortfall. If you have enough money in your account, it is going to go through. Then when the market opens on Monday, the first order, if the first order matches the price that you had set at 49 Kenya shillings, that particular transaction is going to be completed. Now, because I do not have enough money in my account, let me see. Let me go to my funds. At the corner here, you can see we have the notification alerts, we have the reports, and we have the available funds. Let me see how much I have in my account. Yes, when you look at my account, now this is the client account. You look at my account. This is the trading space. Trading space refers to the amount that you can access and use it to buy shares at the NSE in your brokerage account. Now, when you look at my account, you can see the ledger balance is this. The ledger balance refers to the total amount that I have. And because some of them are under orders, remember, my pending buy orders is 530.11. That is inclusive of the charges. Now the free cash balance is this one, 22.54. Then the funding limit is that one. Yes. Now that is what I'm going to have. Now I want to transfer some money from my M-Pesa to this account. You come to funds transfer. This is the available balance. And because I want to deposit, I'm going to click on deposit. Then you may choose either Lipa na M-Pesa or bank transfer. Let me do Lipa na M-Pesa. When I choose Lipa na M-Pesa, I'm going to enter my phone number. This is my country code, so my phone number is supposed to be this one, 591,408. Then I'm going to key in the amount of money that I want to transfer. I want to transfer 20,000. Then after that, I'm going to click on deposit. Remember, that particular SIM card has to be in your phone. Yes, you can either use the M-Pesa pay bill, or you can go direct and an instruction will be sent just for you to enter the PIN. So if you choose the second option, that particular SIM card has to be in your phone. For this case, it is not in my phone. So let me go with the bank transfer. Now, if it is through bank transfer, remember, you'll have to deposit any amount to that bank account and indicate your CDSC number. Now, this is supposed to be the account name, the bank, the branch, and the account number and the SWIFT code. They're supposed to be here. So once you have that, if it is a very large amount of money, you will need to have all these bank transfer details. You'll go to your bank and either use RTGS or ETF or SWIFT.